Hey everybody, welcome to another Tuesday tutorial. I'm Manitoba Hal, and today we're going to talk about the 8-bar blues on your ukulele. Now I've got my Anue tenor here. This is tuned with a low G, G, C, E, A. Now an 8-bar blues is like a 12-bar, but of course it's 8 bars instead of 12. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a pattern that goes 1 bar of our root chord, our C. Then we're going to play 1 bar of our 5 chord, which is a G7. Then we're going to play 2 bars of our 4 chord, 2 of our 4, which is an F7. Then we come back to 1 bar of our C, 1 bar of our G7, 1 bar of our C, and finally 1 bar of our G7. And that's our 8 bars. Now, it's going to, you probably are familiar with this without even knowing it. If you've ever heard a song like Trouble in Mind or Key to the Highway, these are 8-bar blues. So here we are, we got our pattern goes like this. We're going to use a simple 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 2, trouble in mind, I'm blue. I won't be blue always. The sun's gonna shine, yeah, in my back door someday. I got the key to the highway. Pushed out and I'm ready to go. I'm gonna leave here running, yes I am. Walking's much too slow. So that's it. Now that's essentially the entire 12-bar blues. We're gonna spice it up just a little bit though, because of course we want to do things a little bit better. So instead of using our root position C like this, we're gonna use a C7, which is you're gonna take a bar and you're gonna put it across the 3rd fret. And you're going to add your middle finger on the 4th fret of your C string, or your 3rd string. Trouble in mind. Now, this gives you the advantage of being able to stop that chord. And all I'm doing is I'm holding down the chord, I strum it, and then I lift my hand up. And that stops it. So I get this really tight rhythm. Trouble in mind, and I'm blue. And I won't be blue always. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. All right. Now, one thing I've started doing is that F7 that I did here, I moved that up 2 frets to do my G7. And then I use that as a climb down to go 1 fret down to end up in F7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, kind of it makes it a little more interesting and there. And the last thing we're going to add is our turnaround. You remember the basic turnaround we did in our C blues a little while ago? Where we did this move here, which is like a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So that's I'm doing thumb, finger, thumb with my right hand. And on my left hand, my fingers are moving down from the 3rd fret to the 2nd to the 1st to the open on there, ending with a C chord open. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use that as the same turnaround. So when we get to the last 4 bars, we're going to do this 2, 3, 4, G7, 2, 3, 4, and. So it's going to sound like this. Trouble in mind, and I'm blue. Won't be blue always. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. And I'm gonna ride so railroad line. At the 219, come and pacify my mind. Trouble in mind, oh, I'm blue. I won't be blue always. The sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Now, that's using those moving chords, but if you don't know them, remember, you could still do it without those fancy chords up there sticking down to the first position. So, trouble in mind, I'm blue. I won't be blue always. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. So there you go. Now that's the 8-bar blues in C. And for those of you who've been following this lesson for a while, our pentatonic scales figure into this. If you want to play along with either of those songs, you want to use that first position C minor scale. That's all that first position C minor with one little climb up. If you haven't watched that video and you're curious about it, it's just, I'll put a link to it right here so you can follow that C minor pentatonic and practice that. That works perfect with that 8-bar blues structure. And that's it. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Hey there, I want to thank you for watching my tutorial on the 8-bar blues. These videos are all brought to you courtesy of my folks on Patreon. I want to thank you guys for supporting me as I go along. Now, if you haven't heard of Patreon, I want you to take a chance and look at it. Follow this link and go check it out. We have all kinds of extra educational programs that run concurrently with these videos. So while I'm doing a free video here, next week my Patreons are going to get another video that is going to amplify or add some new information. I have a program on there called Ukulele at the Crossroads, which is duets between a baritone and a soprano ukulele with old classic blues songs. I have a program called Mastering the Groove, which is all about strumming technique, and that they get weekly lessons that are all on the Patreon channel only, not here. So follow the link, check it out. It's free if it's for you. If not, don't worry about it. I'll see you in a couple weeks with another free video.